y'all, welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I'm Alex. I'm here to bring you your Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, weekly general energy updates. If I can get the words out. Welcome cross watchers as well. Please don't hesitate, oh my goodness, to hit the like button on your way in. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. It's greatly appreciated. Please also remember that this is a general reading, therefore cannot and will not resonate with everyone. So guys, the energies are real funky lately. They're very intense. They're very strong. And I get the feeling of a lot of confusion right now. For a lot of people, confusion. So, I pray I'm wrong for some of you guys who are listening right now. I hope that isn't the case, but I feel like that's just the general surrounding energy. So let's get into the spread. I will do a 7-card horseshoe spread. I plan to also do a soul's journey card, wisdom card at the end, and also I'll clarify throughout the spread as necessary to get more details into the reading. So how's everybody doing while I'm shuffling? Oh guys, I'm at 256 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I'm about 3 months in, so that's great for 3 months, I feel. So please make sure, especially if you find yourself visiting my channel multiple times, to go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to hit that ever so coveted 1,000 subscriber mark, and when I do, I'll start going live with you guys as well. But yeah, thank you for the support so far, guys. Okay, let's get 7 cards for you guys. I say you guys a lot, don't I? I think that's a YouTube thing. I'm gonna try to stop it because I'm annoying myself. Past, present, future. I'm gonna tell you why I'm laughing. Let me tell you why I'm laughing. Hold on. So, for the Capricorns that this reading is for, it looks like something in the recent past brought you this extremely happy feeling. A feeling of joy, like elation, freedom. Now this could be something that happened to you, something you discovered. I'm going to clarify this as soon. I'm gonna do the first couple of cards and then we'll clarify this so I can see what Capricorn specifically this reading is for. But this is also the Leo card, FYI. So if there's a Leo of significance in your life, keep that in mind. I'm not heavy on the signs associated with the cards, but just so you know. But yeah, so it looks like you would come out of a place of feeling like something. I'm almost feeling like this is more something that gave you inspiration than necessarily something that has been fully fleshed out. But the thought of it in itself brought you so much joy. You could feel it in just reveling in the thought of it and visualizing it. So we'll see what that is. So you're in a present space of making decisions surrounding this inspiration or this thought or this, you know, whatever this was. And in the near future, I feel like you look back like, well, wait a minute now, we sure about this? That's why I was like giggling. It's like you have the feeling, then you go into the planning mode for the feeling, which is like the present state I'm showing that a lot of you are in right now. It's like, I know this is the sun. So I'm going into planning mode to acquire or claim or to find myself, put myself in the picture with this sun, right? I'm trying to be right behind little Timmy right here on this unicorn. But then something hits you, and it might be fear. And you're kind of looking back like, well, wait a minute, are you sure? Like, well, maybe you want to go back and check again. Are you sure that was the sun? You know what I'm saying? Capricorns, don't do that to yourself. We always get in our heads, don't we? So let's do some clarifying. What do I want to use? This is not my favorite. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I love you, girl. I do. But I'm being pulled to this deck. No, I'm not being pulled to. Yes, I am. Okay, I'm going to be obedient. I don't use this a lot. It doesn't show very well on camera, even though it's pretty in my hand. Anyway, let's clarify this sun, so we can make sure before we get even deeper into this reading that we're talking to the correct group of Capricorn. This is sun energy in the recent past with Capricorn spirit. Okay, can we clarify this sun energy? Ugh, all kind of, listen now. Spirit. Just want to shuffle and pull. Okay, thank you. Now let's cut the deck. Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. It's like, okay, so it's like a talent. I'm hearing a gift. So some of you may be intuitive yourself. I'm hearing intuitive, artist. I get a lot of artist energy in a lot of my readings. But something of the arts. So whatever it is represented by the Page of Pentacles, and it's in the page mode because you haven't really started to express it publicly yet. It's like you're holding it and kind of observing it yourself and realizing that it's actually a gift, that it actually holds value. This page is looking at this pentacle like, this could be worth something. Well, it is. And whatever it is not only worth something monetary wise, but it's worth something to you spiritually, because it brings you into a union with yourself. And it's like, body meets spirit, spirit meet body. But then there's this earthly realm with bills and auto deducts and lights and taxation without causation. Don't tell them I said that, because supposedly we don't do that. But and taxes and fees, and you know, you basically have to pay to be able to breathe oxygen the way things are set up now. So there is some stress associated with this sun energy, which would explain why we go from the Queen of Swords back into the page energy of the Page of Swords. But let's clarify the Queen of Swords to see more about the decision about this sun. So as I stated this in the Gemini reading. I'm going to tell you guys as well. I like to speak more on the energies than the specifics, because unless it's just obvious, there's so many cards, like there's so many pentacles that I can't dispute that it's about your money. So many swords, I can't dispute that it's about your, you know, overthinking or, you know, strategizing or whatever. But ultimately, I like to keep it about the energy, because for one person, this sun could be a job. The other person, it could be a love interest. It could be whatever. But the energy flow is what we're looking at here. So the Queen of Swords, what is she deciding to do? Spirit, let me get clear messages. Okay, so Temperance, Magician, yeah, Eight of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is like, I am determined to manifest this sun, and whatever doesn't match this has to go. I love how the the Temperance card and the Magician are pretty much, I mean, if you they're almost mirror images of themselves, of each other in a way. I can't see, this is what I mean about these reflections. Anyway, the Temperance card, she's pouring the cup into the other cup, but she's manifesting it Where's the water coming from? And why is this not overflowing? It's like there's a source that's unknown going to another place that is able to hold as much as can be poured into it. And she has this divine connection. Her feet are in the water. She has 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water. She's able to be so in touch with her intuition, but at the same time stay well grounded and manifest in the earthly realm. The magician has every element to his advantage. But the only thing is, I just feel like one is more instant than the other, but both are manifestation energy. And this Queen of Swords is basically doing everything that she needs to do and walking away from whatever she needs to walk away from to make this Sun energy a permanent fixture in her life, to put herself in the picture, to make that her actual portrait of her life. But this Page energy comes in, and pages often are a little bit more immature and childish version of us, and the unevolved version of the court cards. And the Page of Swords in particular is one who observes, right? They're looking for evidence, they're looking for data, they're looking for information. And the Page is a bit scary and wants to know, wait a minute, are we sure? Can you double check? And the Queen's like, no, I said this is how we're going to do things. But it's showing your future self, Capricorn, may have a little bit of hesitation and doubt. So let's get clarification on this page. Justice. Yeah, 5 of Cups. The Star. So, right in between the universe and the vision is your self-doubt. Justice card is God handling your lightweight. God's like, as long as you put in the work and as long as you believe, then I got this. I will move things around. I'll make a way out of no way. I'll protect you. I'll make sure no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And you'll get to your star. This ultimately, the star and the sun, I mean, they're not much different from each other. One can also represent healing, which is also significant here because there's the 5 of Cups right in the middle of this. So, this Page of Swords is out of a space that's not healed, a space that still thinks about the losses and the failures of the past, a space that still feels unworthy, a space that still can't see the beauty in what's left, the beauty in all that they still have access to. I don't like these cards because you can't really see through the reflection. But the 2 cups that they still have access to, they don't even focus on because they're so hurt about what they lost. So, if you're not in that energy, because that's near future energy, just understand that doubt that you might feel and might sneak up on you. Spirit is saying that's really just a place that's unhealed within you that needs to be addressed. Because the reality is, the feeling you got when you saw your son, when you pictured yourself in this portrait with his son, that was the truth. That was the reality, and you need to keep hold to that vision. This 8 of Wands is in your advice position. Keep moving forward with confidence, with assurity, with passion, with drive. You know what you want. Stop doubting yourself. Stop looking back at the past, is what this 8 of Wands is saying. But we're clarifying to make sure. Spirit, can we get more clarity on the 8 of Wands? More specifics on the 8 of Wands? Why am I cut? There we go. Judgment. Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Move forward. What you do will be met with the outcome that you seek, but you got to put in the work. So everything that you do needs to be with that decided outcome in perspective. So if you're looking back at the past, then you're putting your energy towards your previous failures, then that's what you're going to get, is another failure. But it's unnecessary. You've decided where your happiness is. Go for it with gusto is what I'm hearing. Tap into your Queen of Pentacles. That's you. That's Capricorn energy, whether you're male or female. Queen of Pentacles. And your Queen of Cups, which is your sister sign, Cancer. I believe that's Cancer. Yeah. So in essence, you need to be in balance between your mind and your spirit and continue to move forward towards this. Don't let the mind overtake the whole situation. Move forward with passion, grace, gusto. You know what you want. You know what makes you happy. You know what your North Star is in life. What your calling is now. You've discovered it. The sun is your calling. Whatever hurt you in the past or let you down in the past did you a favor, actually. Because whatever it was, for some reason I'm feeling like this sun is a newly discovered situation for you. Relatively new. Or rediscovered. I'm hearing whatever it was that failed, when you were pursuing it, you really didn't understand where your sun was in the first place. Or you didn't believe it. Okay. Moving forward. In your surrounding energy of Gemini, just got that in the same position. 4 of Wands is the supporting energy. Do we need to clarify that one? I don't feel like we do. All of this is about building a foundation for that sun card. There's no question in that in my mind. So let's clarify the 5 of Cups, which is in your obstacle position, which was also under this page energy. So when you backtracked from a queen to a page, the 5 of Cups was underlying that energy. And here the 5 of Cups is in your obstacle position, confirming what Spirit already told us, which was that between your star and your and the Justice card is your own self-doubt, your own grief about what your past failures were. So let's drill down on that 5 of Cups. Spirit, can we get some clarity on the 5 of Cups, please? As the obstacle. Okay. Strength, 9 of Pentacles, King of Cups. Yeah, so that is your obstacle position. So you're going to need to tap into your strength card. Now, strength doesn't literally mean strength. It means being balanced in your perspective of all things. So delays are not denials, right? Missteps are not failures. All, you know, things of that nature. On your way to your sun, don't look at any little thing that doesn't go perfectly as a reason to question what you're doing. Keep working on yourself. In the process of working on this, and the pentacles will come. The success in this situation will come. And King of Cups is you gaining insight not only into the situation but yourself. Coming into this King of Cups energy and tapping into it even more to get more control over, I guess, the interpretation of your emotions and what they mean. If you try to look for the absence of fear as an indicator that you're ready, you'll never be ready, because fear is a natural emotion that we all have. But the ones that appear to not experience it, most of the time has just learned how to conquer it. And in some cases, in the negative sense, have learned to be in denial about it when it needs to be addressed. But fear, everyone experiences it. And as long as you acknowledge the source of it and why it's there, It doesn't mean all the time that you need to stop or turn around or don't pass go. It's just a feeling. You get to choose what it means to you. King of Cups understands that. Hold on, guys. Let me check something real quick. Okay, and last but not least, let's clarify this Two of Swords, and then I'll pull an oracle card. Spirit, can we clarify the Two? Oh, y'all can't even see it. Two of Swords is in the outcome position. In this case, I'm hearing a crossroads. So while I'm straightening this out, let me, I feel like the need to explain. So this position is the near future, right? And this is the outcome. And if you're wondering what the difference is, the near future could just be the next step in this process. And the outcome is actually the ultimate outcome as a result of the whole cycle that you're going through right now. Does that make sense? So if this is a goal, so let's say the sun is your ultimate career choice. This is what Spirit is saying the complete outcome regarding that issue could be, if you take heed and follow the advice. This is just like the next mini step. I don't know why I felt like I need to explain that, but maybe somebody was wondering. So the Two of Swords is the outcome with regards to this whole journey of sticking by what you decided your sun is. Not reducing it, not modifying it, but sticking to the original picture. What is this Two of Swords as the outcome, Spirit? Be a crossroad where you have to make a decision. Deciding not to make a decision. Okay. So let's cut. Knight of Cups. Five of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. I understand the clarifiers. I'm still not sure if I understand, Spirit, the outcome card of Two of Swords in the first place. Blinded to decision making. Follow your heart. Oh, okay. Okay. So the Two of Swords is often an impasse or a pause in the process of making a decision. But the only thing is, the Two of Swords is kind of a fallacy, because the information is there to make the decision in most cases. This person in this Two is, oh, let me restart. My camera cuts off at like 23-24 minutes, so I had to do it. Okay. This person is Two of Swords, seems to be blindfolded, but they can actually see from under the blindfold. Their little eyes are showing. I'm not even gonna try to focus it right now, whatever. The thing that they're not tapping into is their intuition, which is behind them and represented by this water, as well as the moon, which oftentimes is what highlights the dark spaces that we need to pay attention to. So Spirit is saying follow your intuition, which is represented by the Knight of Cups. Follow your inner guidance. Continue to follow your intuition. That's what led you to your your sun in the first place. Don't pay attention to facts and things around you and looking for evidence. You know, that's kind of also sword energy, even though they're blindfolded in this card. Pay more attention to what you feel and how this sun energy makes you feel. Now, also what comes out, though, in between that and the final card of the Wheel of Fortune is the Five of Swords. Usually Five of Wands is inner conflict to me, but I see this Five of Swords as Spirit kind of saying, look, you can't let self-deception, those voices in your head, or the voices of others, affect what you know is the right thing for you to do. Now, in this situation, there's something very spiritual about this journey and very ordained about this journey. I feel the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that no matter how much you hesitate and no matter how much other people come at you, this thing is going to happen. But I'm hearing you could either do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way. So I say to you that Spirit's outcome for you is positive, but it's kind of like with an underlying threat. Yes, the outcome is that you will eventually be propelled into this sun energy regardless. But how do you want to get there? Do you want to go ahead and take the blindfold off and follow your intuition, follow your heart into this situation? Or do you want to listen to this sword energy, whether it be internal or external, and kind of have to be thrown into that position? Because the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn regardless of what you do. You can either take the long route or the short route. It's up to you. It's almost indicating like you are going to hesitate again in the near future, but no matter the hesitation, eventually you're going to end up here to your sun. So keep that in mind when you're making choices about how much you're backtracking. Doubt is okay. Taking a pause is okay, but your sun is your sun, and you know it's your sun. And remember that diverting away from that is only delaying the inevitable and almost making Spirit have to knock you back into the correct path. And as we all know, when Spirit does it, when God does it, it's a lot more painful. So let's get your oracle card, and then I'll wrap up this reading. So can I get one oracle card to help Capricorn work through this energy? One takeaway for Capricorn for this reading. Can I get one good takeaway that you want Capricorn to have for this reading? I wasn't going to take, okay, I was going to pull it, but it flipped. So what flipped, you ask? You may ask, you may not. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. I feel like that speaks heavily to this fact that I said, well, God said, Spirit said through me, that no matter what, you're going to end up back here at the sun. Because it's your purpose. And it's your sun because you know what you are here to do. You know it's your sun. I'm saying, you know that. You know, Capricorn. So I'm going to read the extended version of this, and then we're going to wrap it up. You have chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal: to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on Earth is full of obligations. Oh, remember I said bills. Yes, we know. That require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean you can't infuse all of your decisions with caring and compassion or intuition. Your purpose in life is not your career. Rather, your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? That is the direction your soul is calling you toward to best convey your own unique expression of love and make a contribution to the world. If you're not happy with your current circumstances, then I'm sorry, you guys, then that is your soul telling you that there is a better way to manifest your own distinct gifts. Listen to your intuition. It is your connection to Spirit and the voice of your soul. Remember, you can choose to go the long route with this, but your sun is your sun. And being that this card came out, it's your purpose. So take the easier route. So I hope this helps. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, my dear Cappies, see you later.